Okay, I'm gonna get started because we're 15 minutes behind. So, but I'm sure we'll make it up at some part. So our next speaker is SJ. He's a principal consultant at Zifo. He's been with us for 12 years. He's been working with global pharma biotechs in the area of drug discovery and development. SJ's passion is the intersection between mathematics, science, technology, and humanity. He's currently part of Zifo's digital and data science, data services business, and it's focused on accelerating digital transformation across R&D. Today, he's going to be speaking about the digital compass, navigating the data realm with Zifo. Thank you, SJ.
And good morning, everyone. Thanks, Margaret. I like to think of myself as a digital person. I have my mobile phone, I have all my apps. I'm pretty good with computers, keeping track of things, managing my schedule. And I live in Chicago. So I booked my flight to fly out yesterday evening. And my flight got delayed, right? So I thought, no deal, right? So I booked my lift, I changed my lift schedule. And I was keeping track of when the flight was going to take off from O'Hare, Chicago. And the 7:30 flight got pushed to 10:30 in the night. And I arrived at 10 o'clock, right? Because I had everything in my hand, using all the tools to keep track of everything. I go to the gate, and they told the flight has left. So I missed the flight yesterday night, went back home, woke up at around 4 o'clock in the morning, right? And I arrived here about a half an hour ago. So a little bit of nerves to settle for me, but I think I'm the right person to talk about digital and change management, right? So digital compass. What does it mean? So the digital compass for your organization should always point to change. Change is the north the digital compass should always be pointing to. You may want it to move in any direction, whether it's data, whether it is modernizing your technology, whether it is optimizing your processes. But as many before me spoke, change is the pole star that should be going for. And digital transformation is a journey. You are going to hit one milestone after another, and you will never stop after achieving a certain milestone. Because once you reach a milestone, the next one becomes visible, and it is going to be imperative you hit that milestone. You do not want to be lagging behind in your digital journey, and which is why you should keep your digital compass always pointing to north. I should pretty much end my presentation here. This is the main message I wanted to share. But since I have 30 more minutes, I'm going to tell some stories, my experience, Zifo's take, and how we are preparing to be a true partner for many of you and many others in their digital journey. This is a journey that we have been part of for a long time. We all started from paper, we moved to electronic, we then got attracted to all the high-tech modern technologies, and digital is the now, right? And we understand what it takes to change not only the landscape, but also our users' expectations, their processes, their perception in adopting and living with the change. So rather than talking about or using examples from the scientific space, I want to use an example from an industry to which I have been a passionate end user, right? Entertainment, okay? I chose entertainment because this industry has seen and adopted digital transformation, digital way of thinking for the last 10 years. And we are all experiencing it, in one form or another. And I also found the entertainment industry exciting because they are in the business of sharing data in the form of stories, right? They don't make any product, okay? They have ideas, they have information, they package it in a way and sell it to customers, which are us, right? So, I came to US, United States for the first time 20 years ago, and one of the things I was very excited when I landed in the United States is Blockbuster, right? Being able to, select movies and watch them, as much as you want in a week, right? And having a Blockbuster within 10 minutes of your home was a dream come true for me, right? And I thoroughly enjoyed it, right? I binge watched, all the things that I could hand on, even before binging became a term, right? And when they started shipping in DVDs to home, so you don't have to even go to the store, I thought that was the peak of, what entertainment industry could offer me, right? Sitting at the comfort of my home and watch, any movies shipped to my way. Fast forward 20 years to now, the experience that we are all having, that I am having, is completely different from, what I thought was the peak of, entertainment experience 20 years ago, right? Limitless options, multi-channel consumption, right? From my phone to my laptop to my home DVD to Chromecast, tailored content, right? Content that feels like it is tailored for me. It understands what my expectations are, right? And try to, provide that. Free from spatial or temporal restrictions, right? I can watch a movie, from my bathroom if I want to, sitting in the tub, right? And I can move to, my bedroom and I can watch it on my TV. All those things have changed the experience, the expectations we had with consuming entertainment media, right? And as an avid user, watcher of movies, I didn't ask or realized that I need all these capabilities, all these futures for me to enjoy entertainment, right? But I want to talk about one particular future, right, that epitomizes, how change begets change, right? How digital transformation is a journey that you need to keep moving. Skipping, the ability to skip opening credits, or to jump to the next episode, right? Without having to watch for the entire things to roll over, right? That is not an option that I wanted because when I was a kid, I had limited option to watch media. So I wanted to watch from the moment the logos start rolling up, till the final, the screen turns black, right? You got 2 hours, okay? Maximize that experience, right? But now, I have so much data, right? I am processing them at a rate that I cannot imagine I am able to process. And I have no time to, watch the same titles over and over again, right? So when Netflix introduced the ability to skip the intros and jump to the next episode right away, right? It, made me realize how much my behavior has been changed thanks to the availability of the data and the power of the modern technology. I have no idea how they started detecting, when the intros end, when the story begins, because you have cold open and hard opens. But that was the experience that made me feel, wow, right? They are not just streaming content to me, they are making it in a way that is tailored to what I am expecting once I started streaming, not screaming. So how did they do it, right? These are some of the priorities that Netflix took when they kickstarted the digital transformation journey, the elements that they felt is necessary to give this unique experience to their viewers. And if you look at these priorities, this is no different from what we want to deliver to our scientists conducting their research, right? From being able to make decisions quickly, being able to access, interact with the data in real time, collaborate with their partners, internal and external, right? Being able to leverage what the modern technology has to offer for us, all those are true for us. But the one thing that I feel Netflix achieved, which is something that we all should also be looking to leverage, is a final point. It's the ability to inspire others to change, right? Today, you have Prime, Hulu, Disney, ESPN. Everyone is following the transformation strategy that Netflix started, and they're delivering that experience, in a uniform way, which makes us even more powerful, right? Because, I like one show here, then I am going to Prime and find another thing, that's, okay, I'm able to make connections. Now it's, courtroom dramas are the genre, okay? Then I find more, right? I'm able to make decisions, and the ability to access data in real time is something, to me, is magic. But where do we start, right? We talked about Dan's story with sample management, and we'll be hearing a lot more stories throughout the day. The starting point is always a challenge, because all these ideas, all the capabilities that we want to leverage seem to be interconnected. There is no single digital initiative that can run purely based on technology, focusing only on processes, or just with data models and data warehouses. You are always going to handle, balance all these three perspectives in order to deliver that experience that you're looking for your customers. Now, we have seen many customers try to leverage a number of change management tools that are available, whether it is Cota's 8-step model, Lewin's change management principles, ARTCAR analysis, operational change management framework. But it has been a challenge to apply them in the scientific research. Those are only tools, they are guidelines, and our customers come and say that even though we brought in change management consultants, we tried to send beautifully written, colorfully coded image, written emails. Adoption has been a challenge, right? Implementation has been a challenge. And more often than not, technology is the perspective that takes over when you run into challenges, right? You try to compromise data and other priorities with a single goal of, let us push this through. Let us get this phase 1 done. Okay, let us take care of some of the other aspects in phase 2. So we hear our customers tell a lot of stories into the challenges that are running into digital transformations, and I am here to say I do not have all the answers, right? But what is Zifo doing? How are we preparing to be able to become a true partner for you in this journey? This space, scientific platforms, over the last decade or two, the industry has invested billions of dollars in providing the best, most modern platforms to conduct scientific research. And Zifo, over the last decade, also has become a true partner for many of our customers in this goal. whether it is from platform selection to implementation to validation to managed services. Zifo is widely seen and leveraged by our customers in this industry to manage scientific platforms. But this is the landscape of the past. This is the landscape of the future. So if you are running a digital transformation initiative, if you have a digital vision, I am positive you have a landscape diagram that looks very close to this. This is not, there is not a lot of surprising or new elements here. It is a standard landscape that is the backbone that our customers, the industry is adopting to drive the digital transformation. And it is necessary for Zifo as well to evolve, to be able to help our customers in building this landscape, in optimizing this landscape, and in delivering the rich experience our users deserve through this landscape. In order to keep our focus on data, in order to support a digital landscape, we have established in Zifo a digital and data services business unit that consists of 4 practices with very well-defined visions: digital solutioning, data sciences, bioinformatics, and scientific cloud computing. As part of the digital solutioning practice, we are focusing to help and refine our customers' digital and data architecture strategy. We are also covering lab data automation under that program. So we have many of our partners, including TetraScience, Cytera, and others, with whom we are working to develop a more automated, robust lab data automation solutions. We are also working with our customers in helping them develop the right data models to support the ingestion of data, whether it is raw instrument data, external partners' data, or data collected from your scientific lab platforms. And we are also providing data governance, data stewardship services to our customers through our understanding of the scientific domain and our understanding of the processes and the systems that some of our customers have implemented. Data sciences practice focuses on building that backbone that bring all your data together. So data engineering, data visualization, machine learning related services, whether it is statistical analysis, out of specs analysis, trends analysis, or deep learning driven model development, and other analytical services are being covered and provided by a data sciences function. Bioinformatics is an offshoot of the data sciences practice. Bioinformatics exclusively focuses on addressing all of your needs on data related to multiomics, whether it is transcriptomics, proteomics, metabolomics, epigenetics, any omics data management, consumption, storage, analysis, modeling. Our bioinformatics practice is tasked to deliver that. Finally, a cloud-based high-performance computing architecture for you to manage your pipelines, your models, your storage, and security infrastructure. We are partnering with major cloud service providers, high-performance computing providers, as well as adopting some of the modern frameworks and tools available to provide a end-to-end continuous integration and continuous development services through our scientific cloud computing practice. So these 4 practices have been part of Zifo for the last 4 or 5 years, and we believe this is the moment for us to take these services to all of our customers. Being able to support our customers in the digital strategy through these 4 practices that are singularly defined to support your digital transformation. And we have built the team to support that. So today, Zifo boasts of a 120 plus team that is part of this digital and data services business unit. We have data modelers, data architects, bioinformaticians, computational biologists, data stewards, cloud architects, HPC engineers who are capable of addressing your needs no matter as long as they lie in the data realm. And in the true spirit of Zifo, we have built this team globally. So we have this talent and capability across the globe in all sites of Zifo. We are also partnering with a number of players who are providing digital solutions for our customers, whether it is data warehousing, data lake tools such as Databricks, Snowflake, or data science platforms such as Data IQ, Cloudera, Statistica, or bioinformatics players such as Seven Bridges, CodeOcean, Nextflow. We are actively building and maturing our partnership with those players in order to be able to provide the same level of experience that we were able to provide with some of the solution providers through our partnership. And we are also receiving and engaging with a number of our customers with whom we are working on novel use cases and interesting technologies to help them move forward in their digital journey. Here are the few success stories that demonstrate the wide range of experience that we are gaining with our digital and data services. And this has been possible thanks to our partners, to our team, as well as to our customers who have trusted Zifo and brought Zifo on board into the digital journey, no matter whether it is in the early stages, whether it is in an ongoing phase, to give us an opportunity to add value and to drive the overall vision. So, why or how does this make Zifo an ideal partner for you, right? For me, the main advantage Zifo has is our knowledge of our customers' systems, processes, and culture, and people. So we understand where you are today. What are your priorities? What are the roadblocks? And we are able to provide a tailored approach to kickstart your journey, to transition from your current state to the future state. Whether it is building a new data model, implementing a new technology, integrating your HPLC systems with a Benchling or a Dotmatics platform, or being able to train, coach, and enable your users to leverage the digital capabilities that we are building for them. That is what I believe is the most value Zifo is able to bring to our customers. It is not theoretical. These are practical, founded on science methodologies and toolkits that allow us to enable you have an accelerated digital transformation. As I said, thanks to our partners, thanks to the increased technical maturity that we are gaining through many of the POCs and engagements that are currently ongoing, and our full and committed desire to be a true partner, to drive customer success, are the reasons we think Zifo is your ideal partner in your digital transformation journey. And thanks for your time. Hope you found that interesting, thought-provoking. Happy to answer any questions.